well, this is the greatest event I've ever played. And I'm not just saying that to be different. And I'm not saying this to troll. I really think that this event is kind of underrated. And I think people are misjudging it because they just love the grift that the killer mains get bullied all the time and that they're victims. And no, I'm not just saying this to be contrarian. Guys, you guys got to actually play the event instead of listening to Reddit and people on YouTube and Twitter. And no, before people take this video out of context, I'm not just saying this because, I have to be different. I'm saying it because I actually played the mode and I didn't say that it's a good event. It's not that great of an event because the survivors get so much strong stuff that it makes you grossly weak if you're not playing a killer with either mobility or the top 3 killers or killers that have macro. But oh my god, this has been such a chaotic week. It has been so bad that one YouTuber who has actually worked with behavior has quit Dead by Daylight. Well, sorta. We'll get to that in a minute. But how's everyone doing today? I'm going to go over why I don't think this event is actually as bad as people say it is. But I'm not saying it's a good event. It's just my opinion, of course. But it's caused one of the biggest divides in Dead by Daylight. Yes, we're approaching our 10th anniversary. It's 10 years, and we're still doing this same song and dance routine whenever killers don't get anything, even though killers got a lot of strong stuff last year and the year before that. But let's actually just go over what is the event, and I'm going to do it quick because you pretty much already have played the event or have seen all the other YouTubers talk about it. So pretty much what it is that survivors will start the game with food. There's 3 different types of food that you get, morsels specifically. And at the start, there's going to be a table, and you can pick up food. And if all 4 survivors put their food on the table, they get power-ups. The biggest one that has pissed a lot of people off is the insta-heal. So if they place all the food on the table, everybody gets healed 1 health state instantly. The killer, however, can poison the table and poison survivors, and they can shoot it like a projectile. And if the poison hits them, they get aggressively slowed. Think of a clown's bottle, but injected with some steroids. It is strong as fuck. But what makes it so bad on the killer side is that survivors, the food gives them these power-ups. If they have stuffed trotters, they dash forward, so pretty much like you get an on-command dead hard. Then the pasta makes it to where you'll become immune to hits. But strangely, it actually doesn't work on projectiles. So if you're a killer like Jason Voorhees, your spike will still hit them. And then there's the invisibility one. Out of all of these, I'd say the worst one to go against has to be the pasta, because that's the one that makes it to where the pallets cannot be broken. But also the invisibility sucks. Like, either way, they're all terrible. But the poison, people underestimate a lot, because if you play killers like the Legion or the Knight or anyone that's good in chase, you are screwed. It is so strong, this poison. I'm shocked no one on YouTube's making videos about this yet. I'm honestly going to make a gameplay video showing you how to use this poison effectively and what builds and playstyle to use in order to do this event, to go up against all the strong survivor stuff. But yeah, it's very strong. I'm not denying that it's a very survivor-sided event, but I love how everyone used this to crash out and get so angry at behavior. But it's like, you guys understand that last year it was killer-sided. It's not just they don't care about either side. It's that last year was killer-sided. You guys got remote hooks, automatic pallet breaking. You guys got strong stuff. But when survivors get strong stuff, automatically you guys got to act like victims. You do this every time. And I find it kind of ironic that survivors just got one of the strongest perks in Dead by Daylight, and yet it's been completely forgotten about because people are so angry at this event that people have completely forgot that cross-examination's already out, and yet no one's even talking about it anymore because the event has been hated on so much. And now the final point I wanted to get to is MintSkull. Now, everyone knows who MintSkull is. He's one of those Dead by Daylight YouTube channels, but see, the reason I'm bringing him up is because he's not just an average channel. He actually worked with behavior. He play tested the Judgment, which is the Grim War chapter that we're going to be getting in August. He made his video about the event and pretty much said he quit. He's not going to be doing a lot of Dead by Daylight videos anymore because he said the game is so stressful, so anger-inducing to play as killer. And, like, I'm sorry. Like, I know I'm going to get a lot of heat for this, but I can't take his videos seriously when half of his videos have been very tribalistic and saying that survivors are the problem. They're the bad guys. But I'm like, no, this is not true at all. Like, you can't just keep saying it's the survivors, the survivors. It's like, it's very tribalistic. You act like you get nothing. But looking at the past notes, killers have been getting all the positive changes. Every time a survivor gets a positive change, it gets gutted. Look what happened to the fog vials, fast track, and now cross-examination. People, yes, are complaining about cross-examination not getting nerfed instantly, but it's still getting nerfed. Like, I can't take MintSkull seriously when he completely crashes out about a stupid event that, by the way, is only going to last 20 days. It's not like it's permanent. It's only going to be a 20-day event. And there is a little something that I have, a secret. You don't have to play the event. You could just play the regular game mode. You could just play the regular mode. Like, people forget you don't have to play the event. Just play the regular mode. And yes, I get the queue times are bad, but it's still there. It's not like you have to play the event. And I understand. They spent probably a year developing this, and people don't like it. I get it. And I'm not saying it's a great event either, but I am kind of defending, saying it's not the worst event ever. But that's my opinion on it. MintSkull is just another Dead by Daylight YouTuber that quit. Like, people crash out on this shit all the time. I don't really give a shit. Like, if you want to quit, fine, quit. You know, we move on. We move on at this point. But that's what I have to say about the event. People have really treated this like it's the second coming of a certain painter. I can't say his name because YouTube. But it's not bad at all. But if you don't like it, that's fine. If you like it, good. But I'll have some gameplay videos talking about this event and why and how to counter some of the things. But hope you enjoyed this video and stay tuned for the next one.